So our next Beyond Debate is about Raven Symoné. She was talking about pressure from her father to get a breast reduction when she was only 15 years old.
And liposuction at 15, which is extremely invasive and has potentially life-altering side effects. I can't imagine being 15 years old and undergoing such an extensive surgery for the sake of the aesthetics is wild.
Breast reduction and lipo at 15. That's like psychologically and physically, in my mind, abusive. No?
I'm writing a memoir.
That book is gonna be, it's gonna be everything. How do you survive all that and still be normal though?
You know, at the beginning of this, you said you weren't falling out of the car drunk. That's because I fell out of the back of the club. Where no cameras were, because I scoped out the place beforehand. I learned from Marines how to scope out my area. I've had multiple issues. I'm in EMDR therapy right now, undoing, reworking to get ready for what this book will say and what is the truth that was my life that nobody knew. I just knew that I couldn't until there were a few people that were no longer on this planet.
I don't want to assume, but I'm assuming you're talking about your brother?
No, my father.
Your father. Has that relieved a lot of what you went through?
He was a very interesting, narcissistic, abusive human. So the passing has been freeing and regressing for me.
Blood doesn't mean that we have to have a in each other's life moment every time, because I've learned a long time ago that you could be in my heart, not in my life. Like, I love you.
That part.
From over there.
Stay over there.
Way over there.
Oof, there was a lot there. We could do a whole different podcast about that. But man, 15 years old, and the fact that this was something that her father encouraged her to do is absolutely insane, all for the sake of perpetuating a very specific stereotype of what a celebrity is supposed to look like. Which is crazy, because who set that standard in the first place? I'm so confused.
The executives in Hollywood. The mob.
When it's the mob, literally, Hollywood was definitely created by a mob of people who wanted to be able to control the minds of the masses, and they used celebrities as these mascots for them to make the public insecure, to make them consumers of whatever it is that they want them to sell. And additionally, Raven Symoné was one of those casualties in the Hollywood sphere. And it's like, you're a little girl, you grow up and you watch people that you love and admire doing this thing, and you get into theater innocently enough, and you get into music, and all you want to do is make art. And then along the way, you realize that there are these standards and expectations for you that, like she said, she's having to do all of these therapies. I can't remember, EDMR, I don't remember the exact thing, but I know I've tried it once before, where she's basically clearing out these memories and all this work that she's having to do as an adult to just find some peace and be able to collect herself to create a memoir and inspire other people with her story. And it's unfortunate. It's like, you just want to make art, you just want to sing, you just want to play, and it's supposed to be inner child play. What we do is the most inner child play that you could ask for, right? To play different characters and sing or dance or make yourself up and play dress up. And it's cloaked in this very dark world of the beauty industry at the foundation of what actors and singers and musicians and everyone have to live up to, these standards.